Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Hey. Oh. The third day of the 10th special session of the 21st Congress will. Okay, roll call, Jipper.
Senator Aritas,
Yes.
Senator Christian, Senator Figuer,
Yes.
Senator Qualan,
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper,
Hello.
Senator Gunman,
Yes.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Net, Senator Palig,
Yes.
Senator Berman, Senator Romalo, Senator Urusamal,
Amen.
Senator Wali,
Yes.
Speaker Simena.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members are present.
We do have a quorum to transact business this morning. Reading of the journal for leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and good morning to you, all honorable members, as well as our staff and all those who are observing our session this morning, wherever they may be, and by whatever means they do have. Again, I move to dispense with the reading of the journal.
Second.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we dispense with the reading of the journal. Those in favor say aye. Opposed,
Aye.
nay. Motion carried. We now dispense with the reading of the journal. Next item, Chipper.
The next item is presidential communications. We have a few, and they are numbers 211-523 to number 211-526.
Okay, assign those to Kirk. Next
Mr.
item.
Speaker, point of
State your point. Who's that? Floor leader? Is that you?
yeah,
Okay.
Speaker, I was kind of late to see whether I am sent the agenda for. I would like to know there is nominated in presidential communication for today.
It looks like there is none for today's presidential communications. Only grants and yes.
Okay,
Basically,
thank you.
grants. Yeah. Okay, next item, Chief Clerk.
The next item is item 6 of some Supreme Court communications. We have one, and it's numbered 11-20.
Oh, this is interesting. I don't recall doing an amendment for increase of salaries of justices, but I guess it's for all members of Congress. Maybe they should have directed the letter to the introducer of the bill. We'll let them know who introduced the bill. Okay. Next item.
Item 7, member communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Next.
The next one is item 8, departmental communications. We are in receipt of one, and it's numbered 11-99.
Okay, also assign that to Perk. Next item.
Item 9, agency or governmental authority communications. We have one and it's numbered 11-73.
Okay, assign that to Chief Clerk. Next item.
Item 10, state communications. We also have one and it's numbered 11-55.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, assign that to Chief Clerk. Next item.
The next item is item 11, state Supreme Court communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 12, municipal or town communications. None also. Item 13, we have one and it's foreign government communications numbered 11-74.
Assign that to Clerk. Now we're on our order of the day. Standing committee reports.
Mr. Speaker, point of order or point of information.
State your point, Vice Chairman Christian.
Foreign government communications. Would I be wrong in saying that the IPU does not fit under foreign government communication?
It's a valid question, Vice Chairman. We will ask our staff to look at that if they fall under, because that's normally an international entity. I'm not sure it is strictly governmental in nature, but it is an organization of governments, the legislative bodies. So we'll have our staff take a look at that, whether that's the accurate place to put those kind of communications. Okay. All right. Any other point? If none, let's go down our order of the day. Item 14, standing committee reports. Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For item 14, we have an awaiting list numbered 11-51 for standing committee reports awaiting the 24 hours requirement.
Okay, short recess subject to call of the chair. Report. Okay. Congress is back in session. Take a look at the waiting list, gentlemen, for your info. Next item.
The next item is item 15, special committee reports. None at the moment, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. Next item.
Item 16, for assignment of measures and communications, kindly refer to referral sheet number 21-138.
Okay, the chairman and members, look at those for your planning purposes. Next item.
The next item is unfinished business. None, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, short recess subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. We're finished with the unfinished business, so let's go down to next item, item 18, bill calendar. Any bill to refer?
There are no bills at the moment, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess, please.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. do his thing. Congress is back in session. We're still on the bill calendar. Chairman Berman, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you. Welcome back, Vice Speaker from the island of Pingalap. Floor Leader, congratulations, Chairman Colin. And good morning to all members, including all of those that are observing our session this morning. Mr. Speaker, I would like to do a motion to withdraw the following bills: 21-372, 21-377, 21-378, 21-379. So moved, Mr. Speaker.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that the following bills, 21-372, 21-377, 21-378, and 21-379 be withdrawn from committees and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. For Leader Arbor, any rules to suspend?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to suspend any relevant rules that may impede our action on the said withdrawn bills, especially the ones that require a certain number of days that bills or measure be in a committee before withdrawal. So move.
Second.
Again, it has been moved and seconded that the relevant rules, specifically the rules requiring a certain period of time for a bill to be in a committee before withdrawal, be suspended. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. The relevant rules are
Mr.
suspended.
Speaker,
Yes, Vice Chairman Christian.
short recess.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. We still have that motion to withdraw from committee and place on the bill calendar those four measures. Okay, let's vote. Those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. CP number 21-372, 21-377, 21-378, and 21-379 are withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. Short
Mr.
recess.
Speaker,
Short recess.
Mr.
subject
Speaker.
to-
1 week
Let's go back. Congress is back in session. We're still on the appeal calendar. First bill, Chief Clerk. Chairman Christian, Vice Chairman Christian, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I would like to move that Congress action on all first reading bills be deferred to tomorrow's calendar.
Second.
And that's been moved and seconded that bills number 21-372, 377, 378, and 379 be deferred to tomorrow's calendar. Those in favor say aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Those bills are now deferred to tomorrow's session. Okay. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
There are no more bills, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. Let's go down. If there is no further business under bill calendar, let's go down to the resolution calendar. First resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The first resolution under the resolution calendar is Congressional Resolution number 21-242 for adoption. CR number 21-242 is a resolution that was deferred from last session to the next session, which is this session. It's a resolution to confirm the nomination of Mr. Fabian Sita Nemea to serve as a member of the Telecommunications Regulation Authority or the Authority of the Federated States of Micronesia.
Short recess, subject to the call of the chair. Let's go back. Congress is back in session. We are having, for the record, we're having technical difficulties in casting the secret, doing the secret voting on the nomination. So, Floor Leader, you have any motion to make?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that we defer our voting on the resolution due to the technical problems that we're facing with our portable. So move.
Any second?
Mr. Speaker,
It has been moved and seconded that due to technical difficulty with our IT equipment, we will not, it is
we're in a
moved that we
gray
defer
area here.
our voting.
Mr. Speaker, short recess, please.
Short recess, up to the call of the chair. So we can Congress is back in session. So there was that motion to defer voting, which was seconded due to the technical problems with our system. Those in favor of that motion say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. We now, the motion is adopted. We are now deferring our voting on resolution 242 to tomorrow's session. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
There are no more resolutions, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker,
Figueroa.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a resolution that I wish to place on the resolution calendar for consideration. May I?
Proceed.
I move to place Congress Resolution number 21-253 on the resolution calendar for action.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that resolution number 21-253 be placed on the resolution calendar for action. Those in favor of that motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Resolution number 253 is placed on the resolution calendar for action. Chief Clerk, read the title.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The resolution we have now under the resolution calendar is CR number 21-253 for adoption. CR number 21-253 is a resolution setting the ceiling of the total funds estimated to be available for appropriation from the General Fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2021.
Okay. Chairman, Figueroa.
I move for the adoption of Congress Resolution number 21-253.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that resolution number 21-253 be adopted by Congress. Discussion, short recess.
Mr. Speaker,
The chair. Chief Clerk, I forgot the link it. But Congress is back in session. We're still discussing Resolution 21-253. Any
Move
further
for the previous
discussion?
question.
Okay, the question's been called
Second.
for. There's no objection.
Mr. Speaker,
Debate is closed.
Mr. Speaker.
I'll allow you one, last
Thank you.
statement.
Yes, I apologize for being late to make my point, but you did mention that I can make my point when we go back to a session.
Yeah.
I make this point that the revenue projection submitted to this Congress by the Department of Finance does not reflect correctly the amount of money that is available for Congress to act on. And therefore, that the ceiling resolution that is in front of Congress does not reflect that 9.4 or 9.5 that is available, that would be available. I don't know what else to say. I know that
Thank you.
I'd like to say this, Congress is being lied to.
You're correct.
Thank you, Vice Chairman Christian, for expressing, I believe that's the sentiment of most, if not all, of members of Congress. But we have a responsibility to move with our session. So we have those other alternatives, and I wish we can, I urge that we continue discussing this important matter, because it's not a small thing. 9.5 million is not a minor thing to just ignore. Okay, so let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of Resolution 21-253, say aye.
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 Nay. Motion carried. Resolution number 21-253 is adopted by Congress. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker.
No more resolution, Chief Clerk.
There are no more resolutions, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, thank you. Who's that? Vice Speaker Moses, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Congress stands at recess until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
It has been moved and seconded that Congress stand in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning, YAP time. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay. Motion carried. Congress now stands in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning, Guam time.